Good morning students. I am Surbi teacher taking your biology class now. So you know the first chapter is the leaf, and you already know leaf is a part of plant. So before discussing about leaf, first of all we will discuss about the some other parts of plant. You know, this is a root that is under the ground, and the parts which are above the ground, that means stem, branch, leaf, flower and bud, are known as shoot system. So basically there are two types of system in a parts of plant. The part which is under the ground, that is called root system, and the part which is above the ground, that is called shoot system. You can see here students, these are shoot system because these are above the ground and these are below the ground, so it will be called root system. Clear? Now roots of plant grow towards the ground, we know, and it help in anchoring the plant to the soil because it gives a support and it holds the plant in the soil. It also absorbs water and nutrients from the soil, we know, because if the plant will not get water and nutrients, the plant will not grow. So root is very important part of a plant. Now let us discuss about some shoot system. Stem is a part above the ground. It bears branches, leaves, flowers, buds and roots. Okay student? So now we will discuss about the next part, that is leaf, and in this chapter we will discuss about structure of leaf, drawing of a leaf, and what are the work of leaf, that is called function of leaf, and how many kinds of leaves are there, and how is the arrangement of leaf done in a plant. We will discuss all these things. There are different types of leaves in different plants, so we will discuss about them. First of all, we know that leaf is flat, thin and green expanded part of a plant. We also say it as the food factory. It is called food factory of a plant. Why it is called food factory? Because leaf is a part of plant which prepare food for all other parts of plant. As at our home, in the kitchen part we prepare food, so we can say leaf as the kitchen part of a plant, or we can say it as food factory. Okay students? Now we will discuss about the structure of leaf. This is the drawing of parts of a leaf. I have already sent you this flat part. This flat part is known as leaf blade, or we say it as lamina. And there is a line in the center of this leaf. This line is known as midrib because it supplies the nutrients from plants to the other parts of the leaves, and through this midrib there are small lines drawn to the right and left side like this. These lines are known as the veins because they supply water, they supply other parts to the whole part of leaf, so they are known as veins. So basically there are 3 to 4 subdivision or sub parts of a leaf. What are they? Leaf lamina, that means the whole flat part is called this part is known as leaf lamina. Okay students? Leaf stack, that is petiole. This middle part is known as petiole. Okay student. Now the midrib, we know this is the midrib. Okay student. And the part by which a leaf is attached to a stem or branch, that is called bud. Here it is a point of bud. Okay student. Now let us discuss some important work of leaf, that is called main function of leaf. Okay students. It makes food with the help of carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. We know leaf prepares food. So for preparing food, it needs some raw materials, which is a carbon dioxide gas, and it needs water. And as we cook food at our home, we need some fuels. So as a fuel, it needs sunlight, and the most important part is the chlorophyll. Without chlorophyll, a plant cannot make food, because chlorophyll is the green part of a leaf. Due to chlorophyll, a leaf is green. If there will be no chlorophyll in a leaf, the color of the leaf will not be green. Okay students. That means only green plants can make their food. They can do the process of making food. That process of making food is known as photosynthesis. What do you mean by photosynthesis? Photo means light. Light means sunlight. Synthesis means preparation, making. So in the presence of sunlight they make. That's why this process is known as photosynthesis. That means with the help of light, they synthesize their food. Leaf also help in transpiration. That is the loss of water through stomata, and gives cooling effect to the plant. We know the root of a plant absorb water from the ground, and after taking the water it supplies to the whole part of the plant. But every day they absorb water from the ground, but where does it go? It goes in the atmosphere through a process that is called transpiration or evaporation. What is this transpiration or evaporation? It is the loss of water. It is done by the small pores on leaf, on the surface of leaf. Stomata is the small pores that is present in the surface of leaf. If we will look at a leaf through microscope, we can easily see stomata. Okay student, these are done in the lab through some chemicals. Okay, and when it loses some water, it becomes cool. As our body cool through sweating, when we sweat, our body becomes cool. Similar way, when plants do transpiration, their body becomes cool. And we can also see transpiration in the early morning. We can see in the early morning there will be some water droplets in the surface of leaf. Or if you cover a plant in a pot, you will see after some time there are some tiny water droplets, which indicates the evaporation of water in the surface of leaf. Okay students, that means this transpiration process is also done by leaf. So these are the two important process which is done by a leaf. What are the two important process? Photosynthesis. One is photosynthesis and the other one is transpiration. Okay students, now let us next. Leaves of some plants such as spinach store food In plants such as bryophyllum, leaves give rise to a new plant. Some plant store food and they keep them for some time for the future. And in plant like bryophyllum, it helps to leaves help in the rising of a new plant. That means for the regeneration of the new plant. Okay students, and there are so many functions of a leaf. It also reduces the loss of water by transpiration in some leaves. For example, in the spines, they change themselves into spine, and spines, when it becomes a spine, there will be less loss of water. And in the desert places, in the dry places, if there will be reducing of water loss, then water will be stored for them, so they can live for some time. Okay students, some leaves also protect plant from grazing animals. In this chapter in detail we will discuss about them. Okay students, now you have to keep in mind that photosynthesis process and transpiration is done by a leaf, and leaves store food for some plants also. These are the 2 or 3 main functions of a leaf. Okay students, if you want, you can do this activity at home, and you can see the water vapor, and that is showing the process of transpiration. Okay students, now we will discuss kinds of leaves. There are 2 kinds of leaf, simple leaf and a compound leaf. We can look at here, it is a simple leaf, but in the compound leaf there are so many tiny leaves here that are called leaflets. So all leaflets are attached to a common petiole. There is a common petiole and all leaflets are arranged together, so that is called a compound leaf. So let us see here. Lamina of the leaf has a single blade without any cut. There are no cut, it is a single blade. But there are so many blades, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You can see here. It is a compound leaf. Leaf has lamina divided into a number of leaflets. It is divided into 4 to 5 leaflets. That will be called a compound leaf. The margin has incisions, that means cuts, which reach down to the midrib, leading to the formation of small leaflets. We can see here, it is a margin, it is reaching to the midrib, and there are so many incisions, there are so many cuts. The examples are rose, you can see in the leaf of rose, neem, prickly poppy, like this. Okay, these are the examples of compound leaf. And what are the example of simple leaf? Mango, papaya, people, these are simple leaf. Okay students, so you have to draw parts of a leaf, you have to draw kinds of leaf, you have to make a big diagram of this. These are very small in size, but you have to make little big so that it will be more clear. Now we will discuss about the arrangement of leaf. The arrangement of leaf, there are 2 types of arrangement, parallel venation and reticulate venation. When veins are arranged in different way, that arrangement is known as venation. Sorry students, I will explain you types of venation and arrangement of leaves in the next video. Just wait for that.